Hi guys, I just want to give some insights to people who do suggest to want to buy a Mitsubishi Colt. Now, what I have is a 2006 model, so I'm just going to give my understanding of the 2006 model. Hopefully, this will help you guys when you make a decision to buy a car. Now, the good point is that it's really economical. I could easily get about 600 kilometers per full tank of petrol in one tank. We are probably looking at about between $45 to $55, depending on the cost of at the Bowser. In Western Australia, at this point in time, I would probably say it's about between $1.15 to $1.30. You know, that's the market of the cost per liter now with the 95 unleaded. And I usually pump Shell, so that gives you some idea in terms of what you're budgeting at. Now, as far as the driving is concerned, it's really economical. Again, it's really easy to make 3-point turns, and because of the size of the vehicle, turning radius is really good. Now, there are a few things which I found it really annoying. Well, more often than not, you get what you pay for, and to be very honest, I don't really know the cost of or haven't actually found out the cost of the vehicle brand new, but you can Google it and find out yourself. And the first two videos, which are going through roundabouts now, because I can't hold on to the camera, even though it's not a phone, it's just a small 2-inch camera. I have to put it in my mouth, so I couldn't actually commentate while I'm doing that. Now, the main focus is what I am trying to get at in regards to this video. That is actually can be considered quite a haphazard, and it has numerous of times nearly cost me accidents. The first videos that you see in regards to roundabouts, that whatever you call that, this thing, because of its size and because this, it may not look big here, but when you're sitting here at this angle, everything just expands and you can't really see much through there. And there are times where when you go through roundabouts that you come across a vehicle that is about the same size as this, like the Honda Jazz, for example, and it just completely engulfs that area and you can't see the vehicle at all. And next couple of videos that you see in regards to pedestrian crossing in shopping centers, and you can't see the pedestrian crossing across your path, and there are numerous of times where I nearly hit the guy or hit a woman just because of that. And it blocks your view of traffic coming in lanes if it has those bends kind of road formation. That yeah, I'll just let you guys have a look, and do remember the first two videos I had to put in my mouth. I couldn't actually commentate. Now the other two after that, they are taken in low speed, and it's a control area, so I made it very safe that there will not be any forms of injury or any forms of scenario where you would get any form of accident. So the other problem with that is if you come to a bend like that, the big issue is that you notice if you turn, you can't really see the oncoming traffic that well. So you can't even put your head there because that's not the natural progression of what you're supposed to be doing with your head, but you're forced to do that. And in every essence of the trying to avoid the blind spot, you're just overcompensating yourself. And when you do that, what's going to happen over at the other side? You know what I mean? Another thing that's dangerous about this car, from my line, you look at this crossing. If somebody walks from there, you can't really see at all. And there were times you see that, and there were times where I actually nearly hit somebody. It's all because of that. You can't really see. See, this guy walks, and then the car blocks, right? You can't see at all. So that's one big